Well, as it figures, I just tested this and it worked just fine. And now it's not.
The United States Coast Guard!
The United States Air Force.
The United States Navy!
The United States Marines.
Hey Gary, I just sent out the link for everyone to join the Zoom. Put this together, the open.
The United States Army!
Thank you. Hello and welcome everyone, especially I want to say hi to all the vets that are with us. I see I have someone waiting in the room, but I didn't hear the doggone bell again, so I got to fix that again. I know what the issue is. I will fix that myself. So there is Gary joining us. Good afternoon.
Who is us?
Who's us?
Yeah. That wasn't a joke. Is somebody else here?
No, just us right now. But it is going out over YouTube on the Vet to Vet. So
No problem.
just wanted to make sure you were aware of that.
No problem.
I'm not sure why this reverted back. I just had it working a moment ago. In fact, I uploaded a video showing that it was working, and now it doesn't work. So go figure.
Quick question. Where did you get that video? It's cool. That was really cool.
I actually got it from Darren. Darren and I were talking earlier, and we were discussing some ideas that I've got for Vet to Vet. And he said, "Hey, let me show you this," or "Hi, let me show you this." And I said, "Sure." And he showed it to me, and I really liked it. It's about a 3-hour long show, and I converted it down to just that, rendered it out, went to play it, and it was blank because when I rendered it, I forgot to move everything over to the beginning. That song was at the end, so it rendered for 2 hours and 57 minutes. Then it found the song. So then when I did figure out what I did wrong, when I re-rendered it, I forgot to move it to the beginning. So again, it plays all the way through with a blank screen until it gets to the end. Then it plays, and then by this time I'm zooming with Alex, and I'm getting frustrated because I'm trying to get this thing set up. I knew there was no way I was making it at 2 o'clock. I just knew there wasn't. And then my wife starts texting me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been sitting here for 5 hours doing absolutely nothing with no, interruptions, and everybody wants to hit me up at once.
Well, you have to vacuum. Kidding.
That's later. So, I'll get this going eventually. Send it out to everybody. But it frustrates me because let me minimize this. I just fixed this a while ago. Just as dumb can be. Yeah, somehow I got it enabled. So I guarantee if someone joins now, I'll hear them go to the waiting room, and then you'll hear them go to the main Zoom area, and then when they leave, you'll hear them leave. And then Alex just sent me an email a while ago saying he figured out how to set a permanent password, which is what I'm leaning to do. You remember there was like 4 Kens at one time last night, right?
Yeah.
And there was 3 of them were me, and one of them we all know who it was. And he was like, he was doubting that. I'm like, trust me, it was. And then he goes, well, how do you know? I'm like, because, and I showed him that I could go in there, which I did, and joined as myself again with a different name, with it muted. And he says, well, how do I know that's you? So I muted this one, went over there and unmuted that one. And I said, now you know it's me. And you literally see his light bulb go off, and he said, like, oh, okay. So,
Alex?
Yeah.
Alex is a great kid. That's the problem.
Exactly. Well, he's a 28-year-old kid. Yes.
I mean, we have heard his mom give him some heck.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I mean, you love your mom, but she gave you heck like you slap her. Like,
yeah. Yeah. And Sam's the same way. Sam's just a young 20-year-old, and he's a kid. And things got worked out. We're good to go. That cannot happen ever again. The only one that can, and again, it's not because I want to have the power trip or anything. It's just the safest way to do it.
Well, on a personal level, I want to apologize for yesterday. Just don't say anything.
You're on YouTube, so you want to say this for later?
If anybody's listening, I don't give a shit.
Oh, there's my next violation.
Yeah.
No worries.
I figure Alex will be here in a minute, but
I'm surprised he's not here, honestly.
He's been working on another virtual thing.
He got one done, sent it to Doug. I guess Doug's going to try it out on a real machine, as he put it to me. So we'll see. I don't think it can be done.
I'm not being bad thing, but just to give you 5 seconds, you still got the virtual machine down here. That's not, it's like putting your house foundation, then building your house, and then on top of that putting a roof. You still got to get the foundation.
Right. Yeah.
I have a feeling that when it gets down and dirty, Doug may not do all of it. Because he's going to, Doug's not stupid. He's going to say, wait a minute, how am I doing this?
No, especially since he's already figured out how to do it on his brother's machine, and he knows that way works.
Yeah, exactly.
So I want to bring the globe up. In case anyone's new watching us, and it shows there are another couple of people watching, this is what I bring up when I'm going to do something behind the scenes that I don't want to put the information out over YouTube. For example, people's email addresses, and that's what I'm checking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Phone numbers.
You had when we started out, you had somebody saying that dollar donation or something.
Really? I didn't see that.
Something did.
Well, if there was, then somebody's going to get it besides me, and that would be nice. I mean,
the reason I questioned it because it looked like it said that it had more like out of quote 10,000, looks like you received 400 or something. I'm like.
I'll have to go. I've received the gift of the Zoom from Robert, and I've received the Amazon gift card from someone else, and that's about to be revealed on a live stream. Probably not here. It's not appropriate here.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Yeah, and I mean the person that done it, he's cool with it. So we had a long chat yesterday. Really interesting. I really enjoyed talking with this person.
I'm not.
I like talking to everybody. I mean, I can't think of one person that I don't like talking to.
Is the person? Don't tell me who, since you can't. Is he a regular or?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. No, that's all.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I was hoping it
Maybe
wasn't
we
the-
should run a contest and say, if you can guess.
I like that. and, I'm joking.
And the person that did it cannot participate.
Well, that's
So
not fair with most black watchers.
yeah, which one of those are we gonna get? So I think he's pretty mad right now. He sent me an email earlier this morning. I responded. Haven't heard from him since. So it is what it is. Yeah, we'll talk about that when we're not on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
I've discussed it with my wife. I talked a little bit with Darren about it. I'm kind of gathering information on things. And again, I don't want to get into much detail here. So
I'm surprised that he hasn't gotten in trouble with Eric.
it's been close from what I understand. So there's no good. There's absolutely no lag. That is awesome. Yeah, Carrie don't put up with nothing. I just got depression.
No, I'm not going there except I'm surprised.
Well, I've been told I put up with a little more than I should, but as long as we're having fun and it's clean and nobody's yelling at anyone. I mean, you and Alex were having a very good adult discussion last night. Well, one adult to a kid, but
Well, no, I admit totally that I was getting close, but it's until you know, I'm saying it to you, even though you took the until you test it, you don't have anything done.
sure. What do you think of the background behind me?
I like it. It's military.
Yep, I've got a couple that I'm playing around with. I'm leaning toward this week will be Army, next week will be Marines, next week will be Navy, next week will be Air Force, next week will be Coast Guard, and then I may throw the newly found United States Space Academy or whatever it is in there. I don't know yet. It's not part of the traditional military.
Darren's here.
Hey Darren, are you gonna join on Zoom? I sent you the link, I think. If I didn't, let me know. I'll resend you the link. And if anyone joins and doesn't have the link, let me know and we'll figure out a way to get you the link. I'm still trying to come up with some ideas on that. I'm not real keen about giving my email out, but that's what it takes. That's what it takes.
Oh, I got a clue for you, or not a clue, a comment. Why don't you just make a Gmail that's like Ken, has nothing to do with, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I could do that, but you know me and technical stuff. All right, I'm gonna go make sure I sent Darren the link. You know what? Did I not send that correctly? Why would that not surprise me? So let me go into sent mail, and it's to me. There he is. I heard it. So I did send it. I don't need to check this. All right, let me get out of my mail here. Go ahead and admit him in. And there he is. Gary, did you hear that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that works.
There's a link.
Yeah,
Well.
oh, and there's Alex. Now, you guys didn't hear the first ding, but I did, so I'm going to let Alex in. This was going to work out good. Jeff Riddle. Hey, Jeff Riddle in the house. Thank you, Jeff. Would you like to join us on Zoom and see what this is all about? Bryson Shepard joins us in the chat room. This is wonderful, guys. Hey, Alex. Okay, maybe Alex can't hear us. So, obviously, I've got YouTube running over there to my left, and I've got Zoom running in front. And Jeff declines joining on Zoom. That's fine, Jeff. I really appreciate you being here. I really appreciate a shout out over your channel. Hey, I need to get in touch with John because he put a remark on one of my videos, but somehow it's not going to where I can comment on it, and I want to get in touch with him because I want to talk to him about it. It's clean. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever, and I don't know why it won't go. But if you could let him know I did get it, I will figure out how to share the link he sent me, and then I'll figure out why his comment's not going on there. Bryson, nice of you to be here. Tell us a little bit about yourself. I know who Jeff is. I go watch Jeff and join Jeff's talk when I remember what time it is. So, Jeff, you are a vet. I would like to get you on Zoom. I know you're no stranger to Zoom, but I got it. I understand. Not a worry. This is the 4th episode of this. It's in its infancy. I'm just trying to get it going. I think what I want to do, I haven't hotkeyed this yet, but I'm going to replay the opening just so that the people that are joining us can see it and see what they think. So bear with me for 1 second, and here we go. This is the opening.
The United States Coast Guard.
I don't have my normal. Oh no problem, Jeff. In fact, let me know what time you're going to go on, and I will end this so that I can join you. Can you guys hear the music over the YouTube stream? I guess that's a silly question because everybody said he likes it.
No, I can't hear it.
Darren, can you hear the music?
The
on
United
YouTube?
States Air Force.
Or Alex, can you hear the music? Yes? Okay. So you sound kind of muted. Did you readjust your volume in OBS? Yes. Oh, that's better. Okay, that's good. Yep. Well, I've already given the credit where credit's due. Darren sent this to me, and I edited it down. The first time I edited it wrong. The second time I edited it wrong. The third time I was talking to Alex, and I finally just had to say I got to get this done because I want to get this up and running. And
The United States Navy.
we are there, so I gotta catch this at the end so we don't have dead air, so to speak. As we have dead air. No, it's playing the music, so I don't have to talk over it.
The United States Marines.
This one's rather old. It's Cole Hausermann. We all know him passed away. Right. Got some ideas for
The United States Army.
Coast Guard. Okay, well, we'll get together privately later and figure that out. See if I can make that work. I do appreciate you doing that, though. That's great. That's great. I'm going to teach you DaVinci Resolve one of these days next week. Well, that whole show right there, Darren gave to me, is about 2.5, 3 hours long, and I got it down to, I believe, the 3 minutes that it is. And there's a little bit of a glitch in the beginning. I'll fix that later and move the audio to sync with the video track. But believe it or not, it is out of sync, but you can't really tell it. So I'm guessing that that Bryson Shepard is from Jeff Riddle's channel. You guys should check Jeff Riddle out. If you want, on one of our regular ones, I'll give you the link to his channel. Jeff, you don't have any issues with that, do you? Hopefully he doesn't. If not, I got to retract what I just said. So
what is this channel about?
it's unique. They talk. He has a different theme every day, and everyone talks. I like it. I like it. I like the fact they get together and talk. Jeff is the host and the so-called moderator, or I guess that's the best way to put it. Well, I can't talk today.
Just put that name in the chat.
I seen it. Thank you. Yeah, you can put it in the YouTube chat too if you want, Darren. That's fine.
Right up there.
So, Jeff said he wouldn't be here because this is his day out with his wife, and I get that. He'll be with us tonight, I'm sure. Y'all know at 10:30-ish. But tonight will be a short one because tomorrow's Monday and people have to go back to work. And I don't want to have another all-nighter and try to get up at 6 and do what I need to do around here.
Darren, is that is what you posted in the Zoom chat? What the video is Tim just showed?
Yeah, that's what the name is.
That's the full video, yes. Yeah, Memorial Day Concert 2019. So, thank you, Darren. I appreciate that. That's really cool. So it's good to see Jeff show up. That makes me feel good. And I hope I can get a hold of this. This guy's name's John, and I showed it to Darren earlier when I was sharing my screen, and we can't figure out for the life of me why it's doing that. It's a clean comment, and he wants me to share a link, maybe because there's a link in it. I don't know. We might experiment with that one of these days and just try to put links in there and see if they go through or not. And who knows, I may have accidentally set a setting that is prohibiting it from going in as well. Okay, so I got a 1 down here. I got someone in, chat. Okay, Darren, cool. Apparently I have to go in and set the notifications for the bell each and every time, because when Gary joined, it didn't make a bell, and I went and checked, and it had unchecked itself again. So I rechecked it, and that's when I knew Darren was here and Alex was here. So, anybody got anything on their mind?
No, my mind's empty.
After last night, I wonder why.
Too late, too early.
Yes, it was. And on the weekends, that's fine. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that's fine. Especially
Actually,
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was going to say, seriously, I do better on the weeks than I do weekends. And I'm not joking. Weekends, it's like you do something all day. We're at work, you do something. I mean, you don't run around.
Yeah, I got a little bit of work done outside yesterday, and I was actually surprised I did not get one leg cramp last night, and I really thought I might because I was on my feet all day. We reconstructed a chicken coop, sort of, kind of, restrung some Christmas lights, and we moved some pallets to the back of the house so that it's not looking all cluttery. And I really thought I would get cramps. Didn't get a one. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to be a little bit more active as opposed to, geez, I'm not going to do anything because I might get a cramp, and see what happens. Kathrin Anna Hausermann, hello. I don't think I sent you the Zoom link. Let me go check that, because as we all know, I always miss somebody. If you guys would let me send out a group thing, just saying. I'm checking. Nope, I missed her. It's on its way, Kathrin. It's on its way. You know what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to write myself a sticky note and put it in front of me and then check people off as I do it. Okay, there we go. So that's there. Go back to the regular thing. And then when Kathrin joins us, if she... Oh, Gary left and's coming back. I didn't hear him leave. There's Gary. Did you leave and come back?
Yep.
You're testing me, huh?
It's not letting me on with my new password.
Huh?
User. I have a different user ID and it won't let me on.
Yeah, I want to get with Alex here sometime tonight before I go live this evening at 10:30. Kenny Witten in the house. Good to see you, Kenny. Waiting for Matthew to show up and a couple other that I know come over from Doug's and Carrie's channel. Doug sent me an email this morning and he said he would like to join today, but he's got too much going on, and I totally get that. We'll get him on here one of these days.
Yeah, I sent him an email. He was going to have a live session today and then he canceled it.
Yeah. He did cancel it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Matter of fact, he canceled. I think he's going to do. He's doing 3 of Sheldon's computer. He did the first one yesterday, did the second one this morning, and do the other 2. He said so.
Yeah, he did like a 15-minute thing earlier today, which was, I believe, actually part 1 of the 3 or 4 part series of the Sheldon laptop.
Yeah, getting data off of it.
Kind of. Yeah, he was using Fab 5 or Fab 7 or something.
Well, my favorite is, do you remember him saying the Sheldon got it on the porch while he wasn't home?
Yeah.
I know where I'm going tomorrow.
Yeah, really. Yeah, well, I watched this morning. My next door neighbor got a package from the postal, and they just walked up, put it down on her porch, and drove off. No, didn't knock on the door, didn't hit the doorbell, nothing. And I mean, that's crazy. We live in a decent neighborhood, so it was good for the 3 minutes it took me to walk over there and get it. And I sent her a text and said, "You got a box? I've got it. Let me know when you're home." And she did. So that and the fact it was.
No, sorry. They put it by our mailbox, which isn't by the porch.
Well, if your mailbox is like, if you live on a lane or something, or half a mile down to your mailbox, that's wrong. Phil Clark.
Leave it all by itself.
We've learned how to change our names, ladies and gentlemen. We've learned how to join Zoom with 4 different logins. But I was thinking about that today. I kind of get it on YouTube. I do get it on YouTube. I do not get it on Zoom, because if you
like we talked about, once you hear their voice.
Exactly. Once they say something, you're gonna know it's obviously someone else. I mean, not someone else. That's wrong. It's going to be me pretending to be someone else until I speak. And
yeah, but the question is, you don't know if that's me or not.
Yeah, we know your voice.
Unless
you're going to go to the extent of getting a voice modulator or a voice apparatus to change your voice,
If you say so. No.
We need to get somebody in here named Luke, and then we can all go, "Luke, we're your father."
How about Cool Hand Luke?
Oh, Paul Newman.
Yeah.
So Kathrin is joining us. She'll be there. She is. Maybe.
We got Ken, Gary, Alex, Kathrin.
Hi, Kathrin.
Hello. Hi, Ken.
How'd your stream go this morning? I didn't get to see all of it, and then you set it to private.
What? Why?
I don't know why you set it to private. I didn't get to see it because I had to go do some chores.
Yeah.
I think it may be set to private by default. If you don't notice that, you gotta change it to public. I think it.
Yeah, maybe.
You think really it might be that? I'll have to look into that. I don't know. I'll ask around and see. I honestly don't know. Did you get it fixed?
Today, when I uploaded a video today just a little bit ago, and it was set to private automatically. Like private was the first thing on the list. And
Right.
If I had changed it to public, it wouldn't have been public.
Well, this is working out good. I don't know that I'm not going to keep this double negative time. There's Greg. Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
So
how long does YouTube take to publish the video?
Depends on the length of the video.
Oh.
And the
About
quality
1.5 hours?
Actually, if I'm not the expert in Zoom, Alex is, but from what I understand, if you're streaming, they actually keep it live. It is live.
If it's streaming, YouTube is live, so it's available like right after you finish. But if it's an uploaded video, you have to wait for it to process. The time would depend on the length of the video quality.
I don't know that's. I've streamed live and then tried to watch it immediately, and it's not there. I can replay it, but I can't watch it immediately. And then you have to wait for chat to load in, and that takes sometimes, in my case, days, which is really crazy because there's not that much chat going on. And I think, I can't prove this, but I think if you're a big YouTuber like Carrie, you're going to get preferential treatment, and it's going to upload a little quicker. If you're a little guy like me, it's going to take a while, and I can't prove that.
It may take a while until they have all done all the processing stuff, whatever. I just signed out of YouTube on the Android, where I had to be logged in.
Well, I'm checking real quick to see.
I cannot see my video I did this morning. I cannot see it.
No, the one that shows up is 2 months ago, but I just wonder if because it's still on private mode and not on the public mode. You might go into the YouTube studio, Kathrin, and double check and see how it's set in YouTube studio, which I'm finding there's more and more in there. Pardon?
It says to private, but now I cannot change it.
You should be able to. We can experiment with that, not today, but I'll do like a 5 or 6, like I did earlier. I did hey, I want to test out the. Greg, did you happen to see the beginning of the YouTube stream?
No, I was running late.
Okay, well I'm going to show you because I want to get your opinion on it. So real temporarily, you're going to see. Yes, sir.
The United States Coast
The
Guard.
test one, or I'm showing Greg the real one right now. Is available or is not available? The little 5-minute one. Okay. Yeah, this is probably depending. I mean, Alex has got to be right. It has to do with length, for sure.
The United States Air Force.
What do you think, Greg? Really? On the YouTube stream, you don't see any band playing? No, I've been on YouTube.
The United States Navy.
Yes. I thought in his little 15-minute thing he did this morning, I thought for sure he was going to go live this afternoon. And in his email, he just said he's got too much to do. And that's good. I understand. I really appreciate it. He got back to me.
The United States
I'll do an
Marines.
experiment later today. I'll upload another one, and that'll be my second one. And then I'll do another one, which will be my third. Because I've heard you're limited to 3 uploads a day. So that's what I've heard. I don't know. That's worth doing a test on. And then I don't think you're restricted on live stream because I know it's shocking, but I have. I know. Well, you know, there's 24 hours in a day divided by 3. No, I'm just
The
kidding.
United States Army.
Yeah, I was gonna goof around the other day, try to do something strictly goofing around, and I couldn't. And I figured that's a sign I don't need to try it again. I'm good with sitting here, running the computer, running the camera, and doing it this way. I really am.
I can find it, but I have only private and no other options. I don't have public. I don't have
Unlisted.
Well, here, in excuse me, here in a few minutes we can end the YouTube stream, and then we can get together, and I think I can join you through Zoom on your computer and look for it and help you to try to find it. I think, I'm not sure. If not, we'll get together on TeamViewer and go from there. So
I cannot see it. I can see the video in the Android. Yes, on my Android phone. Yes, but
oh, that's Alex's department. I don't know, honestly.
You can see the video in YouTube on your Android phone, but you can't see it on your computer.
yes. Yes.
Well, that's a little strange. You should be able to see it if it's on YouTube. You should be able to see it on your.
Yeah, wait. No, it's here. It's here. Let me check if I can do it. Okay.
Robert.
Here it
Wanting
works.
in.
Wait.
Robert joins us.
I set it to
Public.
Uh-oh, Jeff's live. I'm gonna have to jump over and say something to him, although he knows I'm streaming. So, which is, I don't think he's ever streamed on Sunday. Hey, Robert.
I set it to public. Yes.
And then it's gonna have to process, and then it should be available to the public. Yes.
Can you find it now?
Do you mind it going out over the stream? Here, I'll block it. Let me go look. 3, 2, 1, globe. I got that down pretty good.
Still private.
No,
This is private. Beautiful video.
Well, if she just changed it, it might take a minute to process.
Just come up now.
Kathrin is live. There we go. That's going to work. There it is. Yep, it's working.
Okay.
Now, did you enable live chat to be replayed as well? I mean,
I don't know. I have no clue. I feel
oh, now Catherine's making me laugh. That's great. Okay.
I feel like a monkey when I stream. I really.
Oh, beautiful view. I like that. Yeah, no, you did not enable live chat. I'll get with you on that. Let me jump over here while I've got the globe
Next time
in.
I have to do that, but yeah. No. That's fine. Too stupid to stream.
No, I don't see nothing on the YouTube stream. It's just. Never mind. It's back up now.
Well, I mean, I ran into that problem when I was doing the video editing, and I thought that I did it right, which I did, but I forgot to move it to the beginning, so it's looking for 3 hours of blank, or 2.5 hours, whatever it was, of nothing, and then all of a sudden, there it is, and then I was like, oh yeah, I remember, I got to put that back, so that was crazy. And for some reason, everybody was bothering me today. People that normally don't bother me on Sunday.
Sorry, should we go?
No, oh no.
People on Zoom or people in real life?
People in real life. No. People that, I mean, don't misunderstand me. I dearly love hearing from everybody. I was trying to get something done. I was under a deadline to have it done by 2 o'clock, and it was kind of odd that of all the Sundays to do this, you're doing it on the Sunday that I'm trying to get something done. It's almost like everybody got together and said, okay, let's call Ken at 1:45 because we know he's trying to get this done. You know? Why did that go black over there? That's interesting.
I cannot have people visiting me in, I don't know, in weeks, yes? But at the day I'm probably most busy or I have the biggest chaos in my flat, I can be sure that 2 people will turn up on this day.
I know, it's
the truth.
It's almost like I won the lottery last night and I didn't realize it, but everybody else did. The only way I know to describe it.
Everybody else won the lottery?
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
Anybody during that 9-hour marathon we had last night win the lottery?
I went to bed at 4.
Was it really 9 hours?
No, it was not really 9 hours, but boy, it sure did feel like it.
I know it was telling me when I had connected on my tablet after I got to bed, it was showing, by the time I disconnected, it was showing that I had been connected for like 2.5 hours, 3 hours, something.
It was a lot more than that.
What was that? Oh, I was going
Yes,
to
but I know
say. So
the actual
I
screen
have
was
a
whole lot more than
question.
that, but that was showing. That was telling me how long I was connected at that particular time on my tablet.
Oh, you know what I know why that went blank. That rendered out the whole thing. Okay, I have a question. So I'm currently Zooming right here. Can I join another Zoom and be on 2 Zooms at the same time with this login?
From your phone, from your phone, yes.
But not from the computer?
You can do it. You can do it if you wanted to join somebody else's Zoom right now. You had their link or their ID and passcode.
Right.
You can go to Zoom. You can go to the Zoom website and click join a meeting and join from your browser.
Right.
But
Right.
You couldn't do it through the app because the app is already taken up.
Right, and I can't use the camera because as long as I'm connected to the camera on this
Right.
one, they can't. Okay.
So like as long as
Okay.
So if you've got like multiple cameras or you've got OBS installed or whatever, it'll default to using your next available camera, which in your case would be that OBS virtual camera.
Right.
So if you have your camera turned on, that's all they would see is the OBS logo.
Thank you. So we're about 45 minutes into Vet to Vet. We know Jeff's not going to join. Greg's joined. Good to see him again. I'm going to go ahead and kind of transition this over to something for Kathrin. And it might be kind of boring. And we all know when I try to teach anything or show something live on anything, it always goes horribly wrong. So I'm giving you the fair warning. It's going to go horribly wrong.
It's happened to me too.
So for those that are watching Kenny, Jeff, Bronson on the YouTube screen, I'm going to transition this over. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to minimize Zoom. I'm going to move it out of the way for a moment. And I'm going to make sure I don't have anything pertinent running in the background, which I'm pretty sure I don't. I do not. I don't know that I can do this now that I think about it. I'm going to open up another tab. Now I'm going to go back to my... Oh, that's cool. Good. So I'm going to open YouTube, and this is for Kathrin. I'm going to try to open the studio over here by clicking on my icon, and I will drive myself up a wall by using this. So I'm going to click on my icon. I'm going to go into YouTube Studio, and hopefully it did work. Wow, this could be interesting. So over here on the left,
Oh, yes.
you've got the dashboard, your content, your playlist, your comments, your subtitles, all that. Monetization, customization, and auto library. You want to go into content, and then I'm going to kill this magnifier for just a moment. I'll bring it back if need be. So this shows your uploads right here and your live videos right here.
I had to put it in the live.
Right, to see your live, you go to live,
Yes.
and this is currently going on. It says live now and live replay.
Yes.
Okay, so this was the test run. If I want to edit
So do
anything,
you have your DVR? Do you have the DVR mode on?
yes, that's a default setting for me.
And now, how do I enable the?
Okay, so we want to go into the options,
Yes.
edit title and description. Probably not. That's just for the title and description, so we want to cancel that. But we want to go to, where is it at? I've done this before, bear with me. Details. Tells the title, the name, not made for kids, show more.
Oh, you're looking for the public and private.
Right.
It's right below the thumbnail on the right hand side of it. Scroll
Under
up.
customization.
Now scroll up.
Let me go back to details then. Gary keeps leaving.
There you go. Live chat
It's right over
replay.
there with the green. You see the green eye?
Yes. Yes. Here.
Right here? Yes. So you, all right, thank you, Alex. You click on that. Now I'm going to switch this. This is my test run, so I'm going to switch it to private, and then Alex will jump and go see if it will come back up. So I'm going to switch it to private, and then I can share it privately. But I'm going to leave it like this, and I'm going to hit done, and then I'm going to hit save right up here. So now we'll do that, and I'm not going to leave this page, but Alex is going to go see. Says changes are saved. So Alex, do you mind going to see if you can get into that?
No, I don't.
Okay, I appreciate that. Gary, are you back?
Yeah, dog wanted in.
Tony Wallow in the house. Good afternoon, Tony. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Sunday afternoon.
In the office. You got a haircut today.
You're at work?
No, in my office. His haircut costs more than mine.
Gotcha.
At the moment I can still see it.
Okay, so then in other words, the changes might have taken place, even though we changed it. So let's go back a page, go back another page, go back another page, and live test run is set. It shows here it is set to private. I'll bring up the magnifier. So it shows here now that this is private. Only you and the people you choose can see this video. The video won't appear on your channel or search results. So is it, Alex, is it showing up on my channel?
1 second, I just opened up a new incognito, new private window.
Okay.
I'm trying to search for your. Yeah, it is.
Wow, even though it shows it's private and won't show up. That's interesting.
It's still showing up. Even if I open up a private window, I can still.
Well, you can change it by clicking right here and go into public. That's kind of a better way of doing it. So now I'm going to reset it. No, I'm going to leave it private. I want to see how long it takes for that to happen. So since I didn't make any changes, I'm going to cancel it, and I'm going to go over there. So what you should be able to do, Kathrin, is go into the YouTube studio, go into live,
Yes.
click on down here.
I now set it to public.
Okay.
So
Then
now
you
it's to
should be
public.
able to enable live chat replay as well. Yeah, it's viewable. If you don't mind, I'll show everybody. It is now viewable. When you come up here, and it says Kathrin Hausermann is now live. When you double click on it, there it is. So the $1 million question is, were you able to get everything you wanted to get done?
Yes, well, I bought the heatsink, yes.
Right.
but the heatsink in my case, because I only have an M80X motherboard, is straight underneath the GPU. Yes. So GP I took the GPU out. Yes.
Yes.
Then I realized, oh, the heatsink that I bought is too high. Yes.
Yes, you had mentioned
I
that.
could not update the heatsink, but I could at least clean the PC. Yes. And
Yes.
now it's running with less hair inside the cage. Yes.
Because you have cats, young lady.
Yes, because I have 3 cats, so I need to do this every 2 or 3 months. Yes.
No, 2 or 3 hours. I'm Kathrin, I'm teasing with you.
How do I link? Robert said to link her to my YouTube channel. I don't know how to do that.
Oh, you gained a subscriber, did you notice?
I did not. I have not. I checked that
It's still-
once or
it's
twice
still
a day.
Showing, it's still showing public. It's still showing live. Are you sure you?
Yeah, it's
you
private.
may-
I mean, yeah, I did not change it back. So if we go over here and we open up a new tab.
Can I put the link in the chat?
Yes, you sure may. Yes, by all means. Put the link in there. Yeah. Robert, yes. She's going to do that herself. So I'm going to go to studio again. I'm going to go to content again. I'm going to go to live again. And the second one down still shows as private. There are no restrictions. It's streamed this afternoon. It's been seen 3 times, 2 of which are me. And somebody likes it. And I did not like it myself, although I
For me,
could.
if I go to your channel, it still says it's live now.
Yeah, maybe it takes a little. I mean, it's only 1 minute and 8 seconds long. You would think maybe it would be pretty instantaneous. I don't know.
But
So Gary said I gained a subscriber. Seriously?
You should. Should be 76.
I see 76. Yes. Now another unique thing about the studio is you can go to down here to the bottom. It says recent subscribers, and as long as they have their account set to public, you can see who it is. My last known subscriber was 420 Wild Dragon 420 on November 12th, and he has 89 subscribers following him.
and Ken, maybe it has something to do with the fact that you're using OBS to stream.
Might be, yeah. That could have some bearing on it.
It looks though the date's not in order.
Maybe you should stop streaming OBS, and maybe you should stop streaming OBS, and then I can see it if I can still see it.
So can I say something?
You may.
So I just put in the link to my YouTube channel, but because it's a boring channel, I do not expect you to subscribe.
I'm already subscribed, and once again, here we go. Oops, something went wrong for me. So, Alex, see if you can click on her link and go to her channel from the chat, please.
I can't.
You can't?
Cannot. Yeah.
That's
Sure.
weird. I don't get that. Because I will almost guarantee you.
Okay, I have to check. Maybe I
No,
I
I think you're good. I'm going to copy it and go to Firefox.
I can go to it.
Now it wants me to sign in there. I don't oh, wait a minute. We had this problem last night, and somebody said the solution is to highlight it, right click, copy, go to a new tab, left click, paste, enter, and it still can't work. Doggone it. That's crazy, because that worked last night. So, new tab, right click, paste, scroll down and get it.
How come
I
your
don't
screen-
get this. Robert says he cannot. Alex said he cannot.
I thought Alex said he did.
Oh,
Oh,
I got. No, I didn't. When I try to go to her link, when I try to go to the link, it says she posted in the chat that it just takes me to your. It takes me to your.
Exactly.
Your live stream.
Yeah, to Kim's thing.
When I click on it, it takes me to, oops, we can't do that. Oops, something went wrong.
No, it should work. I put it in the. I open new tab and put it in. Yes. So now
I
it
think
shows.
you accidentally copied, Kathrin. I think you accidentally copied the link to his to Ken's live stream without realizing it.
Hang on, I'm going to try something. Not that I know everything or am smarter than
Oh,
anyone
because
else.
I went inside to my. What is happening? Weird.
Somebody click on that link and see what happens.
Did you just put it in the chat?
I did.
'Cause I'm not.
In the YouTube chat.
I know.
Oh, you know what? That gives me an idea. Why don't I put it in this chat?
Now I'm seeing it.
Yeah, I'm seeing it when I click on the link.
The link that you just put in the chat works.
Okay. So now I also put it in the Zoom chat. We can check that out as well. So I'm going to go out of Zoom. I'm going to go back to YouTube. So I'm going to click on my own link.
That also works.
So I'm going to right click, open in a new link, and I get, oops, something went wrong again. Doggone it.
When I click on Catherine's link that she posted, it takes me to your channel.
Wow, really? What,
Yeah.
did you click
Oh,
on the
no,
link I posted for Kathrin?
I put the link into the.
Yeah, it took me to her channel when I clicked
Okay,
on
so
yours.
let me try this experiment. I'm going to go up here and edit the current live broadcast. And I'm going to go down here and it says just a chat between vets, and down here I'm going to hit enter, and here is the link to Kathrin, Anna, Hausermann.
I put in the link. I should be correct. In the Zoom.
Channel.
Can you see it, Alex? Can you see
Enter.
the link I put in?
Yes, the link in the Zoom. The
Paste.
link in the Zoom works. It takes me to your channel.
Okay, so now I just added it to the show notes, so we'll see how that goes. We'll go back over here to Zoom. We'll go
And the
into
link that Ken posted in the YouTube chat to your channel also takes me to your
right now. It did take me when I went through the Zoom link. It did work. I'm seeing it, and you guys can't see that because I got it blurred out, but you'll see it here in just a second. When I click on here in Zoom,
You click on my channel, Ken.
right? I'm gonna click on.
My link.
I'm going to click on Kathrin Anna Hausermann, and I'm going to click on that, and it does bring it up over here, and it works just fine.
Okay,
So-
now it's correct.
Cool. Now let's go see what happens when we try to do the same thing from within. RM says it's working, so by him saying working, I guess the link I posted is working.
Yes, the link to her.
It works, but the video is not on Kathrin's channel. Kenny, are you talking about the link I posted doesn't take you to Kathrin's channel? So that, go over here, paste. This will
The
be
link she
interesting.
posted
No, it
takes
takes
you
you right. Okay, I open it in Mozilla and it takes me right there. And they want me to get 2 free weeks, so cool.
The link you posted to her channel takes you to her channel, but the link she posted to her channel takes you to your video. So she posted the link to your
Okay.
current live video.
Okay, so, and I posted it in the show notes, so anyone reading the show notes can see that there's like 3 different ways to get there. So we'll get some, she'll get some traffic out of that, I'm hoping. There it is here, so it opened there too, and I did that by going to my notifications, which I do not get, by the way. It's crazy. Even though I've got the subscription bell on, I'm going to go back and check this real quick. So, Gary, you pointed out these are not in numerical or chronological order. That's interesting.
I know, it's not logical.
We'll go check content, live. It's still showing up as private, but apparently it's still accessible. So that may take a minute to go in.
In the live stream in OBS, not just on YouTube.
Kenny
It's not streaming in OBS.
Kenny Witten just said the link posted you takes her to your video, but her channel, the video is not listed. So let me open another one. Go over here. Go to notifications. Go down to Kathrin. Open it up. So that takes me there. That's cool. Now let's go close that. Close that. I'm going to click on. Well, this won't work for me, so I'll do it in another one. Paste. That's going to take me straight into the video as well. So I'm not sure I'm following what he's saying, because when I right click on the link I posted, it takes me right to it, and if I hit play, it plays. So that's good. Yeah. So now I can watch it till the end, and then I was going to show you how to, maybe I think you can change in live chat as well to replay live chat, which again is in YouTube Studio. So I'm going to do it from here. Maybe I'm going to go into edit, people and blogs, show more.
And I think because you was already live, the private won't take effect until you end the stream on YouTube and hit stop streaming on OBS.
Okay, so
once you do that, it will make it private.
Right. So Kathrin, you might want to go into YouTube Studio and go into that video, and then change. If I uncheck live chat and live chat, if I uncheck live chat goes away. If I uncheck live chat replay, it'll replay the video but not the live chat. And I've done some experimenting with that.
This is in settings, yes?
Yeah, so hey Matthew Kemp, good to see you. Hello everyone watching in DVR again. Didn't get the notification. No, we're discussing notifications in a roundabout way now. So I'm going to leave all this as is. I'm going to open up a new thing.
I need to go into YouTube Studio?
I believe so, yes. But let's check something out here. I want to experiment with what Kenny Witten is telling us, and if I'm mispronouncing your name, I do apologize. So this is your channel, Kathrin Hausermann. I'm going to go to videos. It is not showing up there. He is correct. You see this? Maybe it takes a minute for it to change.
Maybe I copied the wrong link. Oops. It's possible too. So settings, yes.
So this was 2 months ago. Yeah, I see what you're saying now, Kenny. Got it. Yeah, he's right. Now, you'll notice up here, and I'm going to show this with the magnifier again, I have subscribed, and the bell is on for Kathrin. I never got the notification. Same thing with Jeff. I'm subscribed to Jeff right here, and he's live. That's what this little icon means. I never got the notification. I don't know what's going on with notifications. How I have to do it is I go to YouTube, I look at my subscriptions. If I want to see if Carrie's live, I go to Carrie, I go to videos, and then if he's live, it pops up and says live. Because as you can see, I do have the bell. I've experimented with turning this off and turning it on. I still do not get notifications. Same thing with Doug. I do not get notifications. Now I'm gonna subscribe to Alex, and then if he, I'm already subscribed, but I'm gonna get all notifications. And when he, you're welcome, Kenny. No, I sometimes question my sanity as well. So today, if Alex does anything, I should get a notification. Kathrin's good.
I did some today. That video of the Windows setup, the thumbnail of the Windows setup, that's today's video.
Yeah, it was relatively short, so that kind of makes sense. Okay, I don't have any emails I got from Alex. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this. I know this sounds odd, Kathrin, but you almost literally have to go in there and make a setting change, go do something, see what it does. Make a setting change, go do something, and see what it does.
Okay.
That's what I find works best for me, because if you trust you're going to make a lot of changes at once, you're going to miss something. Or at least I did. And I'm real new to this. I'm not Kerry, I'm not Doug, I'm not near at their level of doing this.
When you end this stream,
Yes.
just leave it as private, and then.
Oh no, I'm not going to leave this one as private on the outside chance I can't change it back. I don't want that to happen. I'm going to leave the one I changed as private, because I don't trust changing it back. I honestly don't. And we've been an hour and 6 minutes. Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, well, why leave it private anyway? You don't want it private.
No, and I think Alex was alluding to the fact we want to test it to see if it shows up as private, and then change it at a later date.
Which one exactly did you try to make private? Because maybe
The 1 minute 8 second one I made private. My test run of my the music. Now, and I'll gladly do another 5 minute live video in a minute and make it private. I have no problems with that whatsoever. But I don't want this one.
I think I was looking at the wrong video. The whole time I've been looking at this video that's live right now. And that's the reason why I've been saying it's not
Okay. So check out the one that's 1 minute 8 seconds in length, and see if it shows up as private.
It wouldn't show up as private on my end. It just wouldn't show up at all. That was a today video, right?
Check your notifications and see if you got a notification saying I went live, and then click on it. And Kathrin it does work, because we can go to my notifications and click on it. Earlier there was nothing there. When you clicked on it, it said this video set to private. So she did make the right changes. She's good to go on that.
I'm looking at your past live streams on your videos on your channel, and the last one I see is last night's 2 hours 31 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's change. Yes, ma'am.
Can I checked in the video that I made today
Yes.
under stream customization, and it says live chat, and it has a tick in it, so it should be fine. Yes.
Yes. What about live chat replay? Is it got the tick mark checked?
Yes, live chat replay. It has a live chat replay has a tick in it. So
Now, at the bottom of YouTube Studio, does it say cancel, or is the save highlighted?
save is grayed out.
Okay.
And I could only do undo change.
Then it is set properly. So let's go see why we can't see that. So YouTube. Go to Kathrin and Hausermann's page. It's not showing up. It's still not showing up here, so that's fine, because I'll go over here to notifications. I'll scroll down. Earlier today, this did not have your picture. It had the old TV screen. It's the test pattern. We're going to click on it, and it's going to work. I'm going to let it play. No, the live chat's not showing up, so that's interesting.
Live chat sometimes just takes a while to load. Like the video will be.
That could be. Right, that could be. So let's give it, and that was 6 hours ago though, it says.
Yes.
So let me go reset mine real quick. I'm curious as to see, and it's only a minute long. It's not going to take like a long time to do. So go to content.
Your 1 minute video that you set private, it is not there. So.
Well, I'm gonna change it right now. So here it is, 1 minute 8 seconds. It is set to private. I'm gonna change it from private to public, I'm going to come down here and hit publish. Let's give it 5 minutes and see if it shows back up. Or if you're impatient like I am, go ahead and check now. So Kenny Witten says he gets all the notifications on the videos of mine, Doug's, and Carrie's. I've clicked on the bell and it doesn't work. I've unclicked on the bell. Obviously that doesn't work. I've re-clicked on the bell and it doesn't. Matthew Kemp says he did not get the notification in the right-hand corner from browsing on videos on YouTube. So I don't know. I never get notifications. And it might be a Google setting for all I know.
I'm not seeing the 1 minute, 8-second video on your channel.
Okay, so we might want to give it a second to. Well, do I need to get out of this to see? Let's go over here. Look at my channel. Go to videos, and there it is. I'm going to click on it. I've got it muted. I'll unmute it.
What thumbnail look like?
So that it works for me. Wait and see how long it takes to show up in your guys' end. So a minute 11.
Look like?
Pardon?
The thumbnail. What's the thumbnail look like?
For the one I.
The 1 minute. The
Oh,
1 minute,
okay.
8 second.
I'll show you. Hang on. YouTube. My channel. Videos. The thumbnail looks like the United States Army. This we will defend, and it's 1 minute and 8 seconds in length. Kenny, I'm using Google Chrome right now.
Nope, it's still not there.
But it might take it a minute, even though it's showing up for me, which I don't know that makes sense in my mind.
Well, every time you change it, there's a possibility that every time you change it from public, every time you change it from public to private, or from private to public, it might have to reprocess.
Right.
on
But
YouTube every
it's a
single
minute
time.
8 seconds long. It really shouldn't take that long to reprocess, I wouldn't think. I mean, I don't know.
Did you save it?
Yes, I actually published it. It asked me to publish it, so I published it. So the next one that we can play with is the Zoom waiting room notifications is fixed, which it did work. There's another Zoom test here, so that's 21 hours ago, 2 hours ago. I'll upload a couple more just to see. Chris Garrett coming in the chat in the Zoom. There's Chris. Hey, Chris. So Kenny, we might get together in a little bit and figure out if my settings are off, because that could very well be it. Honestly, it might be my Google settings are out of whack. Chris, good to see you. Sorry to hear about your close game yesterday with Alabama. Chris is a big Georgia fan, and they got pretty well annihilated yesterday. They were undefeated, but Alabama beat them 41-24. But I do believe Georgia is in the Final Four for the national championship contention, so that's good. What would be good to see is Alabama drew Cincinnati and Georgia drew Michigan. I would like to see Georgia beat Michigan because I hate Michigan. Gary, nothing personal. Or, hey, Bozy El Paseo. Oh, wait, that's not you. That's someone else. Nothing personal. I just don't like Michigan University. I'd like to see Georgia beat them. Not a big Alabama fan, but I'd like to see them beat Cincinnati. And then you have a rematch of Georgia-Alabama for the championship, and that would be good.
That is all far too difficult.
I hate
You
football,
ever watch
but
Arkansas? Do you ever watch Arkansas?
No. I don't follow football that much. I'm more a basketball, and I only follow certain basketball schools. Indiana University is one. Interesting to see how their year is going to go under their new coach, Mike Woodson. Kind of hoping they have a breakout year like Jawan Howard had last year for Michigan when he was so successful that it was just amazing. And then I follow Gonzaga, however you want to pronounce it, out west. And that's about it. And Gonzaga always has a good basketball team. I don't know what they're doing out there. Okay, Kathrin, let us in on the joke.
Okay, Chris Garrett, he wrote at Ken Stout in chat in the YouTube chat.
Yeah, Bozo El Paseo.
Hello, Bozo El Payaso.
El Payaso, yeah. Yeah.
And payaso in Spanish is
No.
clown.
Well, I am the clown. I mean, cuckoo, you know?
I just read it, so I had to laugh. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
That's a problem when you speak more than one language. Then you have double the fun.
You're fine. You are fine. Maybe that'll add to the moment.
Yes, and now you have to write not Ken Stout, but Bozo in the. You have to change your name in the school.
To
Bozo.
Bozo El Payaso. There you go.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. I put an X in there, not a Z. That's because I'm a payaso. But it is good to see El Payaso here, and not talking about myself either. Did he leave? No. Now wait a minute, I didn't get a notification on that. You guys didn't hear him come in, did you?
No, because
I didn't either. Not,
know it's you.
huh? It's not me, Alex. I guarantee you that was not me.
He's
Promise you.
in and out like a cat.
If it were me, you would know it, because if I unmuted my mic, I would have spoke. Gary, I'm going to pick on you because you've been kind of... Okay, Chris said he heard the doorbell. We all missed it. Can you leave and come back, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
Are you gonna let me back in?
Of course. Oh wait, you guys can't see my video. Believe it or not, I'm shaking my head no. Yeah, I'll let you back in. And there he goes. He made the noise. He's gone.
Yeah, I heard the noise.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard.
Okay, then I heard the doorbell says, admit Gary to the waiting room. I'm going to admit him. Now you'll hear it again, right? There.
It just did it.
And it did it. So how did El Payaso, or Payo, however you say it, how did he get in?
Payaso.
How did he get in?
It's you, because I can because I got the participants window open and I can tell when the microphone is moving, and I.
Yes, this one right here with the clown is me. The other one that showed up when Kathrin was laughing was not me.
No.
This is me, Alex. This is me.
Yes, I can
Bozo,
tell
that
by
is me. There was another one that popped up. Thank you, Gary, by the way. There was another one that popped up down here without... Everybody set to go to the waiting room, except someone snuck in without going to the waiting room. Now, Chris Garrett has entered the waiting room. He left. You guys didn't hear that notification, but you'll hear that notification.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did that person get into my Zoom without me admitting him into it? Because I have no idea either. I know how to stop. I know how to stop it, and I'll test that tonight. Trust me, I do know how to stop it, because I have a very good suspicion as who it is. There I am. There's Alex. There's Greg. There's Kathrin. There's Chris. There's Gary. There's Darren. There's Robert. I'm going to leave this open. Oh wait, you guys cannot see the damn doggone screen. You guys need to tell me when you're seeing the food on there, and I'm saying, do you see this and this? Because I'm not talking about the food. So a while ago, Bozo El Paseo. How do you say it, Kathrin?
Payaso.
Payaso?
Payaso, yeah.
Payaso. Payaso to you too. Hi.
Ken.
Yes.
I'll-
Whoa. Address me by my name, please. I'm Payaso.
Oh, you're Bozo. Okay.
Yes, Kathrin, go ahead. Awkward silence here. So, did you have a question, Kathrin? Is Kathrin frozen? Seriously? She looks frozen, huh? She's frozen. So Chris Garrett put a link in there. He said he ordered a laptop from eBay, and I'll check that out later. Robert said we had too many Kens last night. Yeah, we had a few. We had 4 which were me and 1 which was not. Maybe I should go send Kathrin a message and let her know she's frozen. Okay, she left.
Just drop down.
Yeah, she's frozen.
I don't think those 4 were you, Ken.
You don't?
No, I'm pretty sure they weren't.
That's my brother Daryl, and my other brother Daryl, and my cousin Daryl.
And what about your cousin Nancy?
Well, she used to be my cousin Neil, but you know, she now is Nancy.
You know, well, maybe your brother Bob was with her.
Oh,
Those are all the Nancy and Bob.
I honestly am kind of concerned as to how that person got into this Zoom. Okay. Without me admitting him, and you guys heard the ding. Chris said he heard the ding, but I swear to you, I did not admit anyone by the name of Bozo El Payaso.
Do you think it might have been? You think it could be in Robert?
No, Robert's in the room as Robert, and there's Kathrin in the waiting room. You guys can see right here. It says in the waiting room, Kathrin and Hausermann. I heard the ding. I'll go ahead and admit her, and then you'll hear the ding. And she left.
Waiting too long for you.
No, she probably have an internet connection, or could be. I mean,
she's in Columbia, right?
Yes.
So she's probably getting narcotics or something.
There she is again. She pops back in. So I'm going to go ahead and admit her. Could be. And there she is. You guys hear the ding ding.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear a different tone letting me know she's in the... That's how I know I didn't let this person in. It's not Robert. Unless Robert went... And I don't think he can do that. Robert, are you here under the license Zoom or your other account?
He's here under RM, I believe.
Probably the other life.
Ken Bozo El Payaso was me, Chris is saying. Oh. Chris is trying to get one over on us. Good job, Chris. But I thought I seen Chris as well. I thought I counted 7 and then another one.
But how did Chris get past?
I let Chris in, but he changed his name, just like I changed my name.
He got him with Chris. He got him with Chris' name, and then he changed it when he was being.
Okay, Robert, I got you.
Noticed it, and he
Right.
thought it was somebody else that you didn't hear. Oh, that makes sense.
Somebody else used to do that. It wasn't me.
Well, I set this up to avoid having the interesting dilemma we had the other night for a reason. And again, it's not a power trip. I don't want the bombers in here. Doggone it. Why does it keep doing that? I'm about to change my hotkeys. Seriously. I'm about to figure out a letter I don't use, Z, and change all my hotkeys to that.
Or X.
Or X. So now we have 2 of me in here. We have me, and we have Bozo El Paseo or Payaso the second.
That's Captain.
Right, Chris, you're right. No, that's me. That's Chris Garrett. I changed his name. Chris, go ahead and change your name back. I was just demonstrating I could change your name. No, Kathrin hasn't come back because it'll show up in here. There's 7 people. Alex, Garen, me, Robert, Greg, you, and Chris Garrett that I changed his name. Which that's kind of... I don't know. What's the point in the host being able to change the name? Seriously?
No idea.
Oh, that's easy.
Okay.
You want me to tell you?
No, I'm serious. Yeah, I'm serious. Why would I want to change someone's name?
In case somebody has their name and they try to come in as something vulgar.
Go look at my name.
Right. Okay. But had you tried to enter with that name, I would have never let you in. And then you. Sure. Yeah. Okay. I agree. Catherine's back.
So I wanted to tell you, Ken, you need to write another A behind the Y, yes, of your name.
So you're saying there needs to be an A in here?
Yes.
Like that?
P-A-Y? Yes, exactly.
Now, not only we are a tech channel and a math channel, now we're a spelling channel.
Liberal arts, I hate it.
Thank you.
You know who is the biggest clown?
Me.
Bagheera, he got up and then he put his paws on my PC and then he switched off the PC.
Oh, is that what happened? So,
time does the spelling bee contest start?
oh, if I'm involved, it won't start very long because somebody will say your word is cat. I'll say use it in a definition. Use it in a sentence. Cat.
E-U.
Exactly. D. I hate spelling bees. Hated them. Hated them. And I would intentionally misspell the words. And you know the teachers back then that had the long rulers and they would be smacking your hand if you did something wrong. They were like,
I like that.
Oh.
I have an idea. We could do the spelling in the military alphabet, like cat.
Charlie Alpha Bravo or Charlie Alpha Tango.
Charlie Alpha Tango. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe then it makes more sense to the military personnel.
True.
Or ex-military personnel.
True.
And maybe then it's funnier. Yes.
Not true, but I understand. Yeah.
Hey Ken,
Yes.
did you know that you can make it in Zoom where somebody cannot you can check a checkbox that says somebody cannot you can make it so somebody cannot unmute themselves and they have to ask for permission to unmute themselves.
No, and again, I wouldn't understand why you'd want to do that. But speaking of something,
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. We're at an hour and 28 minutes into Vet to Vet. Greg showed up today, cool. And now we got a bomber in the chat on Zoom. That's ironic. Well, Deanna Morrow, however you say it. On YouTube, yeah. So I want to give a shout out to Jeff Riddle and to the other guy that showed up that I can't remember his name because I'm horrible with names and I'm really working on not being horrible with names. That would have been Bryson. A shout out to Tony Wallow for joining us. Thank you, Tony. Hopefully we'll see you tonight around 10:30 my time, 8:30 your time. If not, we understand. Right click on the link and open in a new tab. I'm not sure what Matthew's trying to say, but I'll stick around just to find out.
Can Chris hear us?
Yeah, Chris, you can. Yeah, Chris can hear us both in Zoom and on the YouTube stream.
Oh, he's in Zoom. Which laptop are you getting on eBay?
He was. I don't know if he is now.
You put the link in.
Yeah, he linked it. He linked it.
The problem is there's 6 different ones.
Really?
Yeah.
So right click on the link and open in a new tab. Are you talking about the one with Kathrin earlier, Matthew? I'm going to go out on a limb here and say he was.
I think it's the Dell Latitude.
So right click, open in a new tab. I'm going to get the oops. Oh no, I'll be doggone, it worked. So there it is. So Dell Latitude E5570. I guess that's this powerful Dell Latitude E5570 i7-682HQ 1080p AMD R7 16 gigabyte of RAM.
pretty decent. I like it.
Nice, yeah. So I am going to wrap up the YouTube stream. Matthew, hope to see you tonight. Tony, hope to see you tonight. Again, a shout out to Jeff and to Bryson. I really appreciate Jeff showing up. There's some love going out there to that, to Jeff. So let me end this, and we'll stay on Zoom. And if we figure out we want to try something else, we'll come back live and we'll do some experiments. Bye for now.
Bye.